Hey, this is Matt with My Florida Home Buyers, and today I'm standing outside of a house that we just purchased here in Altoona, Florida. This is in northern Lake County, just on the southern border of the Ocala National Forest. And in fact, the ranger station for the forest is right across the street here. But anyways, we're out here at this house. We just bought this house at a foreclosure auction, actually last week. We've just got the power turned on and everything today, so I'm just out here trying to see what works, what doesn't work, and kind of get a game plan together in order to get this thing renovated and back to 100%. Now, I don't know much about the sellers other than the fact that they got foreclosed on, obviously, because we bought this one at a foreclosure auction. So there's not much to discuss as far as their situation, but I will show you the house, the inside, the outside, and all of the little weird things that I found as I walk through. So walking around the outside of this house, you can definitely tell that it needs a roof. They look like they're maybe 3-tab shingles. This house is a 2008, which makes it about, I don't know, 12 years old. They typically last, 3-tab shingles typically last between 12 and 15 years in Florida. So they're coming right up on their the end of their life. So we'll probably have to end up replacing the roof. Walking around back now, and here's the backyard. You can tell it's pretty dirty. It needs some pressure washing and stuff like that done. They've opened up paneling to get underneath the house. I don't know why, but I guess we'll find out eventually. And then this whole backyard is dirt because there were some dirt piles here and we had to spread them out to kind of get them out of the way. And there wasn't much grass to begin with. So you just kind of ended up with a dirt backyard, but we did put seed down. So hopefully that takes. Other than that, it's just a pretty standard mobile home. Not a whole lot going on. The AC is still here. That hasn't been stolen. And we just got the power turned on. And we got to get these steps put back where they're supposed to be. But other than that, pretty typical mobile home. I'm going to walk around the front and I'll show you the inside. Now, as I'm walking back around front, I did want to mention one of the biggest detractors from this house is the road noise. Highway 19 is right here, and I'm sure you can hear it on the camera. It's pretty noisy, and that's probably one of the biggest downsides to this actual house. Now, going inside, let's see here. So, like I said, it's just a typical mobile home. There's not really a whole lot out of the ordinary or interesting. You can tell they've done some painting and stuff like that, but otherwise it's a pretty typical mobile home. And you can see this is the kitchen here. And the bank has left a dehumidifier here that will add to our collection, I guess. All of the cabinets, countertops, everything's in pretty decent shape. As you can see, it's not really busted up. We've got a smoke detector battery to replace, but that I can hear chirping. But all in all, not in too bad a shape, which I was surprised by. This is one of the bedrooms here. You can see they ripped out all of the flooring. I'm assuming the bank probably did that, as that's typically what banks do. And in here we've got like a mix of like linoleum, I guess, and the OSB flooring. All of the bedrooms have these nice big walk-in closets, so that's a plus. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Just going into the guest bathroom here. The tub is kind of nasty, so we'll have fun cleaning that out. One of the other things I noticed in this guest bathroom is this is like the vent fan. And they took thumbtacks and paper and like completely blocked it off. And then if you look over here at the button, it says don't push, and they've actually taped it all off. So I don't really know what will happen if I do push it. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. I'm gonna push it. All right, nothing happens, so. It says don't push, nothing happens. Maybe something did happen and I didn't see it. I don't know. So out here, this is the living room. One of the funny things about this house that I noticed right away. See all this dirt on the floor? Now, typically, when you pull up carpet, there's some dirt underneath the carpet, just because your vacuum cleaner will never pick up all the dirt that's under there. But I've never quite seen this much dirt. Like there's a beach in here, pretty much. I mean, you can kick this with your foot and it's pretty dirty. I've never seen that much dirt come up when carpet was pulled up before, so I'm glad the carpet was gone before we got the house. So this is the master bedroom here, another walk-in closet, which is kind of nice. And then we've got the master bathroom here. It has a shower and a separate garden tub here. And then this piece of drywall here is actually the cover for the water heater, which is in the closet. One of the worst things about mobile homes is how they put the water heaters in the wall and then screw drywall over it. So, and then now we're back out into the kitchen. So, yeah, like I said, not much going on here, other than the weird buttons that are taped up everywhere that say don't push or leave on or whatever. There's another one over by the front door that's all taped up. So they were particular about their switches in this house. So see how they've duct taped it? And there's one on the back door that's the same way. So you didn't come to this house and push their buttons without their permission, I guess. All right, so that about wraps up the video. Like I said, we got this one at a foreclosure auction, so there's not really much to say on the seller side other than they got foreclosed on and we ended up with it. So the plan on this house is to turn it into a rental property. We're gonna get it renovated and rent it out. A lot of the houses we buy, we actually renovate and resell, but occasionally we'll keep one as a rental, and this happens to be one that fits all of our criteria, and it's nice and close to our area so that we can manage it and maintain it and that sort of thing. So I guess now we got to get to work, get this thing cleaned up, and get a tenant in here. So if you have a house to sell, even if it's a mobile home, anywhere in Central Florida, we'd love to come take a look at it and make you a cash offer on it and see about buying it from you. We do buy mobile homes. They have to include the land underneath though. So if you're paying lot rent and you're in a park, it's probably not something we're gonna be able to help you out with. But if you have a mobile home like this one here that actually includes the land underneath and you have a tax ID or an alternate key number, that's definitely something that we'd be interested in buying from you. So give us a call, go on our website, myfloridahomebuyers.com. We buy anywhere in the Central Florida area. We can pay you cash. We'll buy the house in its current as-is condition, just like this one here. You don't have to make any repairs, and we can close in about 2 weeks usually. So, and it's a guaranteed closing. We're not gonna wholesale it or try to sell the contract or anything like that. We'll actually close on it and take title. And that's why we can actually offer you a guaranteed closing when a lot of other companies can't do that. So again, my name is Matt. I'm with My Florida Home Buyers. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next video.